Now, a new nuclear treaty between South Korea and the United States came into effect on Wednesday evening. It replaces the last one that had been in place for the last 40-plus years. The new accord gives Seoul much more freedom than the old one as well, as our Song Ji-son reports.
The chance of enriching uranium or reprocessing spent nuclear fuel is now open for Seoul, although when that can happen may be a bit too far to tell. South Korea's Foreign Minister Yun Byung and U.S. Ambassador to Seoul, Mark Lippert, exchanged an MOU on Wednesday, putting the new nuclear cooperation pact into effect. It took both sides 4.5 years to outline the new treaty, as their differences were too big to resolve. With time running out, a separate deal had to be signed to extend the expiration date of the formal deal. The new deal approves Seoul's nuclear research, but will only allow development of nuclear fuel in the future through consultations with the U.S. Seoul wants to enrich uranium to produce nuclear fuel for its fast-growing nuclear energy industry, and also wants to reprocess spent fuel to reduce its mounting nuclear waste, but Washington is concerned over the possibility of proliferation in the Northeast Asian region. The two sides will set up a joint committee to follow up on the way Seoul can reach those goals in collaboration with the U.S.
And today, as a result of this new agreement, the United States and the Republic of Korea are world leaders in civil nuclear energy, and we have a long and productive history of nuclear cooperation compounded by a very bright future.
It was a very tough deal to agree upon but with continued efforts and trust, we came up with a system along with a very creative formula.
As the world's fourth largest nuclear energy producer, with 24 reactors generating a third of its electricity demand, South Korea hopes the deal could give this energy export engine a boost.
And for the enrichment, we wanted to have our own facilities to guarantee to the exporting country that we can provide the uranium fuels. But we could not get those right. But it is because we do not have the proper technology to get this right. So I think we have to develop the according technologies in the next 20 years.
Seoul also believes the ability to create fuel would help it strike more deals to export nuclear reactors overseas. It is currently building 4 reactors in the United Arab Emirates that is worth nearly $20 billion. Song Ji-son, Arirang News.